tell you what's on today's agenda. So today I'll be reapplying for my EIN number because I had originally when I started to do the app was going to be called the Truck Spot. And I did research the name and research that if anybody had the domain, and nobody had the domain, but somehow after I obtained the LLC and the EIN number for my LLC, I found out, I went on Google and I started researching. I found out somebody had the name and they copyrighted. So I was like, oh man, what do I do? So I actually had to file an amendment for my business, and I file in Delaware because the reason why is because Delaware is good for business tax purposes. So I was gonna go through a registered agent, but they was charging so much money for me to do an amendment through them. I think they was charging me $500, and then if I would have did it myself, it was like 100. Well, that's a lie because it came out to be the same. But probably came out to be like $30 cheaper because I end up doing the amendment by myself, and I even did rush. It took like at least 2 months for the amendment to come back to me. Because then I was like, dang, what can I change the name to? And because the name was the Truck Spot, and I was like, well, I do want it to be Spot something. And I was like, let's change it to Spot and Eat. And the reason how I came up, I was like, I wanted the name to have Spot in it. And the reason how I came up with the name Spot itself, where I could add it to Truck Spot, was I had went to the gym, to LA Fitness, and I went to, I think maybe it was TJ Maxx at the time. I don't know, some store in Shantleyham, hopefully I'm saying it right, Shantleyham, Pennsylvania, Philly or some part in Philly, Shantleyham Plaza with the LA Fitness. I went there and it was a tea set with some teas in it, and I picked it up and it was like Spot something with the name in it. I was like, this sounds interesting. So I carried a name on to add it to my businesses. And when I did the amendment, I was like, I need to come up with the name. So I came up with the name Spot and Eat. And that's how I got the name changed. And after that, I had contact like my accountant, and I asked her, did I have to get a new EIN number even though I got an amendment? And she's like, I think she said yes or no, I'm not too sure. So this was like in, I think in November when the amendment was done where I could move on. And since then I haven't did my EIN number. A lot have happened between September to August, where my mind. So now, today, I want to do it before the year is out. So everything will be one accord. So I have to do my EIN number. I have to build a website because in one of the videos I'll show you the digital card where you could just tap on somebody's phone and you pull up your whole info about your business. And so far I don't have nothing to tap on where anybody could upload or get in contact with me. So I'm gonna have to do that. So I have to build me a website, and I'm thinking about putting like an interest form on there. So like usually when I meet people or I tell them about what I'm doing, they can go on the website and fill out an interest form, because I am trying to get the app launched the same month that God blessed me with the idea. That's the goal for this year. And I'm gonna obtain it, trust me, because everything that I have put in my mentors group, everything I wrote have really happened for me. And some of the things was like to get my life insurance policy, to get a bank with a black bank, and most of all, one of my top goals for this year was to start a successful LLC, and I did. And I'm so proud of myself. And I think God, from my mentor. Yes, for believing in me. So I'm happy for that. But those are the stuff on my agenda today. To file for my EIN number for my business, to look up to see how much the website costs. My uncle, for Christmas, he does, I'll say he does manage app because I clearly don't know what he does. So do the website, the EIN number, and I have my next contract, so I have to open a new bank account. So I have to do that today. And what else? It's a list of things I have to do, and get my apartment together because I did just move to Dallas. I've been in Dallas for a week now, come this Saturday. Make it 2 weeks, and I leave next week to fly to South Dakota for a new contract. So I'm trying to get everything together. Hopefully I do. I will. And so another thing, in my mentor group, he teaches about, it's like kind of like an academy. He teaches real estate, well, on his platform. He teaches, well, he have teachers who teaches real estate, e-commerce, and what did I say? Real estate, e-commerce. I forgot the rest. Oh my gosh, it's other platform. Real estate. Oh, stocks. Oh my gosh, real estate, stocks, and e-commerce, and maybe something else. Maybe I missed it. And then he has an entrepreneur thing. Oh yeah, since I love to write daily devotionals, I'm gonna write one in the app talking about years, like the next year. I'm a firm believer of that. I wouldn't wait until a new year starts to change my new frame about my goals and how I'm gonna perceive myself based on a man's calendar. Nope. I believe in starting it. Everybody has a birthday. Everybody celebrate at a different time. And just as your success or your business is going to be at a different time. Success won't always happen in the month of January, February. You're going to have some lapse. So I'm going to write about that. Hopefully I'll share with y'all. But I have to run to the bank. Let me be right back.